You're on.
Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed yourself out there today. Yeah, good. Great scores out there too, I'm sure. Especially the Bob Mulligans. I think we saw the record number of mulligans this golf tournament versus any other tournament. So listen, we have a short agenda for lunch. We're not going to hold up too long because we know happy hour starts in a half hour. We are pleased to announce that we do have a celebrity golfer and speaker. Those of you who were here last year got to hear Alonzo Mourning speak to us, which was quite interesting. I'm not going to tell you who the celebrity is. I have somebody who's going to come up the stage and introduce him for us. I'm John Ficara. I work for IP Phone, and I am the co-chair of the SFTA golf tournament. And this is...
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you again for supporting us. I'm Tammy Kennedy, past president of this wonderful organization and chair of the golf tournament.
Hey!
Okay, so I want to introduce our executive director, Bob Dix, to come to the stage. He's going to tell you a little about what's been going on with SFTA and Tech Lauderdale.
Good, everybody have a good time today?
Yeah!
There's a rumor there was a couple of slices out there. I think it was true. I hope you guys had a good time and use up all your mulligans. Real quickly, before I make a couple of remarks, I'd like to thank all the volunteers and the staff for putting the event together today, especially with the rain. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. So some of you may be confused as to what Tech Lauderdale is and what happened to the SFTA and how the two relate to each other is the same. I think the simplest way to explain it to everybody is it's really a rebrand. The SFTA formed a joint venture with the Broward Workshop, who some of you may know who it is, but it's an organization here of 120 CEOs in Broward County who try to address systemic-wide issues affecting the county. And promoting the tech ecosystem here in Broward County and throughout the country is an important initiative for them. So the SFTA and the Broward Workshop, along with Nova Southeastern, Broward College, and the Greater Fort Lauderdale Alliance, have formed Tech Lauderdale. And our mission is to enhance the growth, connectivity, and awareness of the tech ecosystem here in Broward County and throughout the country. And so it's a mission that we've recently started with a rebrand. I think we've seen some of the new branding that we're doing. But we're still the same organization concerned about the South Florida ecosystem. We're still the same organization that puts together 50 plus events a year. And we're still the same organization that tries to advance your interest in the community. And we're always looking for more members, committee members, people get involved in our events, other initiatives. We're announcing a new Broward internship program as well. So anyway, thanks again for coming out. Hope you have a great time and enjoy the rest of your drink tickets. Thank you, Bob. All right, so we certainly could not do an event like this and earn some funds that allow us to continue our mission. I don't know if you know, but the SFTA survives primarily on sponsorships as well as memberships. So without the sponsorships and folks joining as individuals or corporate members, which we have corporate memberships available, folks, by the way, and some of our existing corporate members are people like AutoNation, City Furniture, Rick Case Automotive Group. We have some pretty big names, Citrix. We have some pretty big names that are corporate members. So we welcome you to come and join us. If you want to speak to us about it, either speak to me or Tammy. So I want to thank first our lunch sponsor, Atlantic Broadband. And I'd like to bring Juliana up.
On behalf of Atlantic Broadband, we'd like to thank everybody for coming to the SFTA and enjoying a day of golf. So have a good time.
I hope you enjoyed the lunch. And I'm curious though, for those of you who were with us the last 2 years, is the lunch better this year than it was last year? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We had a feeling about that, but we just wanted to be sure. All right. Without question, we are so grateful to 8x8, Voice over IP provider, for being our platinum corporate sponsor for this event. And I will tell you, it's a big investment that they make. And I don't know if Bobby Hall is still here from... Come on up, Bobby. Chris Al, I heard you, bud. I love it. Hey, I only have 43 slides to go through, so give me an hour and a half. No, I told you I was going to make this short. We're a little late. We don't golf very well. I want to thank everybody on behalf of 8x8 for coming out and supporting South Florida Technology Alliance. This is your organization. Thank you. Together, we have a great opportunity in front of us. Let's all go attack it. I hope you guys had a great time. You ladies had a good time. Have to be politically correct, right? For you transgenders, I hope you had a good time. All kidding aside, thank you everybody. Appreciate it. Gladly sponsor. Look forward to next year already. Thank you.
All right, Bobby. All right.
We'd also like to thank our gold sponsors. Again, this is a major commitment on their parts as well financially, and without them, this wouldn't be possible. We have from CSPI, Gwen, would you like to come up and say hello to the crowd? Oh, she might be bashful. You're bashful, huh? Okay, everybody wave to Gwen.
Hi,
Gwen.
Gwen.
And then from Wing Central, Tyson, I know you're here somewhere. All right, come on out, Tyson.
Hope everybody had as much luck as we had on the golf course. Which really wasn't that much, actually. Now, we want to thank everybody so much for coming out. Hope everybody had a really good time. Y'all don't know Madison, Mad Dog, right here. One of the nice things here is I'm local, she's local, so if there's anybody out there that you're ever in need of any type of UCAS solutions, we're here to help you guys out. But we're happy that everybody's here to support the SFTA, and it's a great cause, and we're happy to be part of it. So thanks everybody for coming out. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Tyson. So at this point, we'd like to bring up other sponsors. These are sponsors who made major commitments as well to the tournament, not quite platinum and gold level, but they've done different things like, let's start first with our hat sponsor, representative from Flexential. Come on, Doug. Thanks, Doug. So Doug provided us cool visors that we all wore this year, and last year they were our hat sponsor. Those who remember the gray hat with the pretty colors on it. So we much appreciate them being a returning sponsor. We'd also like to bring up to the stage, since we're talking about headgear, the representative from Comprise. They were sombrero sponsor. And my coach here was insisting that I wear one of these while I was up here. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Good.
Hey, I'm Doug Trigger with Comprise. Really nice to be here. This is the first year we participate in this. It's been great. But I do have a favor. We are the sponsor for the sombrero, so if before we leave, if everybody could put one on and I could take a picture, that would be wonderful. Thank you.
Oh, by the way, on these, we made them so they make cool headbands too. So if you don't want to wear a sombrero every day, you just got a headband.
Want us to stay?
All right, so next sponsor. I hope you like the breakfast. We hope you like the lunch. We have two companies we'd like to thank for that. First, I'd like to bring up Sal from the Monaco Group. And Joe's here too. Sal, you under the table again? I asked somebody earlier, I said, anybody see Sal? And they're like, he was hitting it pretty hard. You might be looking under the table for him. I also like to bring up from Western Digital, Allie Hernandez. Allie, don't be bashful. And we're very fortunate. Tell you, I've run this tournament the last 2 years, and Sal was my right-hand man in bringing in sponsorships. Did a phenomenal job. And Allie was also one of our golf committee members, so we're very fortunate to have two great people dedicated to our cause. You have these two people to thank for your breakfast and your lunch. I'm sorry, and your happy hour.
Because everybody is in
All right, so the tournament people have asked me to announce last call for the scorecards. If you have not turned in your scorecard, see Jason, a man over there waving his hand. All right, so next, this is a company that's been a long-time sponsor. You probably noticed their name on your golf carts. So I'd like to bring up the people from WCS, Wholesale Carrier Services. And I got to tell you, I gotta love these guys. Have been with us from almost the beginning. I only have to give a call to them and ask them to sponsor, and there's never a question about it. So thank you so much, WCS. They're bashful.
Oh, you get me one? Oh my God, you're the mom. You gotta give me a tip.
So, we might have set a record for beer strength today.
I'll give you a tip.
Every year, we just seem to have to buy more and more beer. So you guys should be, the ladies should be proud of yourself. You went through, I think, 16 to 17 cases of beer today. And we have to thank our sponsor for that, though, because it wouldn't have been possible otherwise. And the beverage card sponsor was Cumberland Group. I don't know, is Matt here from Cumberland, or? All right. Moving on, the driving range sponsor was Strictly Tech.
Okay.
We have a representative from Strictly Tech here. Glenn, are you here?
You gotta get moving.
Yo.
We're going to announce our trophy winners, so I would like to bring up at this time our trophy sponsor, David Ortiz from Systems Evolution Inc., otherwise known as SEI.
Okay, good.
It's such a big job to bring two guys to about these trophies. But these trophies are heavy, so. For the women's longest drive, the winner is Miranda Smith.
What did I win?
Longest drive. It's beautiful. It's kind of heavy. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. Good job, girl.
Thank you.
You bet.
All right, for the men's longest drive, the winner is Anthony Melnick. Anthony M. He left? All right.
Who's going to accept it on his behalf?
Does somebody want to accept it on his behalf? Or else I'm going to take it.
All right. Here's my customer.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's just a box, I think.
Good job, man.
Next time you just say you hit the button. So the closest to the pin, the winner is Darren Perry.
All right, good job.
We only kicked it for like 6 feet.
I haven't seen Darren forever.
Oh, Darren, hold on.
Let me sneak in.
Hold on. The only good shot of the day. Wow. No way. Peter.
Miranda, how are you? I was like, oh my God, Darren.
Let me see this. Look at this.
You know, he thought it was actually winning. Yeah, you have. I've been at Triple for 3 years. I introduced you to yeah.
Hey, not as much. Not as much.
Not a lot. That's a Kristen.
He hangs out a lot on the side.
And I just met you guys. Like, I know how for years because
Oh, Jen. 365 data. So Jen has the information on the putting contest.
I can't believe Darren.
no.
Did people just not fill it out?
You were moving in with your girlfriend and okay.
This is the funniest thing I've ever seen.
And the putting contest winner is Corey Schmidt.
And I love that you're so good on your I know you guys just have to figure out a way to make it work. And now I have a partner girl with BDI. Yes. I want to work with him. Listen, I know he was my peer.
Is Catherine Mazza in the house? Nazanin? Could you go see Jason, please? You're in trouble. Easy. You're right. Drinks for Catherine, everybody.
Get my card? I really didn't call it.
I'll get you your card. It's down in 1912 right now.
Thank you, David. Well done, by the way.
You guys win?
Sorry, go ahead.
All right. So, according to the scores that were turned in, you want to know what the best golfers are?
He was running.
Stop. All right. Okay. So, can we have the foursome of Doug Reiner, Richard Barnes, Tony Wells, and Buddy Nancer? Please come up and be recognized for the outstanding golf players that you are.
What did they shoot?
Of course, the prize we're giving them is a foursome here at Jacarita, like they really need the opportunity to play some more. But clearly their game is all set.
Tammy!
Hey, great time out there.
What was their score?
So I want to thank our whole contest sponsors. The people that we brought before are major level sponsors. But again, these are important sponsorships for us. We had IP Phone, TCG, Consultus, Cloud Adhesive, Modernizing Medicine, and Flybridge Staffing were our whole and contest sponsors. We thank you very much for your support. So, without further ado, we've been keeping you waiting for our celebrity golfer and speaker.
Hey guys, just give us a minute, we're almost done. So we just probably need another 15 minutes of your time before the happy hour starts. I just want to call up one of our newest board members, Brian Callahan. He's with Raymond James Financial. He is going to introduce our celebrity golfer.
Yeah!
How you doing, everybody? What a great afternoon. How about to the golf committee? A round of applause for our golf committee. I got a phone call kind of last minute, and as this was coming to an end, and we were trying to line up somebody who could come that we could enjoy from our community, and in thinking whether we could get somebody from one of our sports teams or whatnot, I reached out to the Marlins, and they were kind enough to offer us somebody who I think you'll enjoy. I've had a chance to spend some time with him and his partner, and as we got to talking, the gentleman I'm going to introduce has a heart for children. And if we could for a second, just when he comes up, give him a minute to just share the work that he does with the children. He's one of our own from South Florida, from Fort Pierce, in fact. He's with the Miami Marlins, has played with others, catcher, defensive player of the year, 4-time Gold Glove, World Series champion with your Miami Marlins, Charles C.J. Johnson.
I really want to appreciate you having me here today. Definitely SFTA, I really appreciate you inviting me today. Of course, Brian, thank you very much. David, had a great time golfing with you today. I want to thank my business manager, Chantel Bullock. And well, for Shirley, I'm excited to be here. Played 14 years of professional baseball, played most of my years with the Marlins, won the World Series in '97. And I left and I played with Los Angeles Dodgers for a little bit. I played with the Baltimore Orioles. I played with the Chicago White Sox. I played with the Colorado Rockies and the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. And the one thing I can't forget is that I played for the youth. Got it. Without a doubt, my biggest thing right now is that really focus on a lot of young kids in the inner cities. I have a foundation, the Charles Johnson Foundation, and through my foundation I have an academy called Catch This Academy. And the one thing I really focus on is our young kids in the inner cities, because the game of baseball is a wonderful sport, and sometimes a lot of our kids in the inner cities don't have a chance to get introduced to baseball. And one thing I do know about baseball is that I cannot play football up until high school. And if I'm athletic enough, I can play football. But there's no way you're going to ever think that you're not going to ever play baseball and go to high school and play baseball. You have to start early. And so that's my biggest goal for our young kids. Get our kids starting early into baseball, introducing them to baseball, because baseball is a wonderful sport. And one thing about baseball is that I tell our young kids, baseball and sports period is a mini view of life. And when I call it a mini view of life, because you're going to meet with triumph and you're going to meet with disaster. You have to treat those two imposters just the same. And the one thing I know and always know about baseball is that you have to have emotional intelligence. And that's what I teach our young kids. Because you're going to have your ups and you're going to have your downs. And one thing about baseball is that you can get 3 hits out of 10 and you're a Hall of Famer. But there's 7 times you're going to be going back in that dugout, figuring out what can you do better. And those 7 times are times where you fail and you're not doing very well. But how you deal with that? How you cope with the failure? And that's what our kids really need to figure out. How do we cope with failure in life? Because we're going to face it. We're going to have them all the time. And so that's part of my STEM portion of my foundation. I really work with a lot of young kids, get them into the stadium. A lot of our kids live around the stadium but never can afford to get into the stadium. And so my goal is to get them into the stadium. Let them understand that we're all not going to play Major League Baseball. I was just fortunate enough to have a little talent, a little bit of luck, and I made it to the major leagues. But there are many jobs in that stadium. I mean, there are graphic designers. You can be a general manager. You can do a lot of stuff in that stadium, but you have to introduce these kids to their opportunities. So without a doubt, I definitely want to thank you for having me. I really enjoyed my day today. I'm glad the rain held up today. It got a little shaky at one point, but we kept pushing through, and I had a great time today, and thank you again.
So, thank you, Charles, for the speech. We always love having professionals come up here and share their inspiration with us. It's the tradition of the SFTA with this golf tournament to give to charities. And so this year, I've asked Angel Garcia from Atlantic Broadband, our lunch sponsor, to present to Charles Johnson our donation.
Thank you very much. CJ, thank you very much for all you do for the community. And on behalf of the SFTA, I would like to award you and your foundation, the Charles Johnson Foundation, a check for $1,000.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. So we could not put this tournament together without the help of many people. Our wonderful sponsors, our great golfers, and not so great golfers, when I saw out there today. You know, I got to tell you, I asked the starter, I said, how they doing? He says, I said, really? He goes, yeah. He said, we had a foursome out there. I don't think any one of them drove the ball more than 50 yards off the tee. I think he was exaggerating, right? Okay, now we know the foursome. Listen, I'd like to bring up my golf committee members at this point in time, because again, this is a team effort, and we could not have done what we've done today or the last several years without the involvement of very committed committee members who spent a lot of time putting this together. So, you know who you are. Don't make me call you out. Come on up.
Thank you for what you do. Appreciate it.
Come on, they're cheering, they're clapping. Allie, Scott, here. So I want to thank Allie, Bob, myself, John Picard, Timmy, my co-chair, who I love dearly, Nikki, who also heads up our marketing committee at the SFTA. And if you've noticed the last 6 months, we've become much more social, on social media, I should say. Our marketing has improved dramatically thanks to the efforts of Nikki and Kelly Boyle, who is also our marketing committee co-chair and a former golf committee member. So we thank you very much. And then Scott Krause, who's been with us for a while as well. Thank you so much, everybody. We couldn't have done without you guys.
Sorry.
There he is.
Glenn, do you want to get a picture?
I don't know. Am I invited? Okay.
And for those of you who know Glenn is back.
Yeah!
I got to tell you, the SFTA survives because of members like us.
Thank you.
Sometimes life and work takes you away from your organization for a while. Glenn's been a long-time member. Last year, his job just did not allow him to help us out much. And then he called me the other day, says, I'm back. So we're all celebrating that one.
So can I do one thing? You hold the mic, though.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Yeah, hold on. Some of you might know I'm kind of a social media maven. I'm doing this on Facebook Live right now. And to prove to my boss I came here and didn't go to the bar, can I get everybody get excited because it's Friday, we're playing hooky, and it's Cinco de Mayo. What do you guys say? Come on! You can do better, come on! Enjoy your day, thank you.
All right, guys, we're almost done. Oh, wait. I just want everybody who helped volunteer today, please stand up. I want to give them a big round of applause. Renata, Jen, Lily, guys, thank you so much. Now, before we go into the raffles, I just want to let you know, Cloud Hesa is actually raffling this off. You do not have to buy a ticket. You just need to put your business card in their bowl over there. So, while you're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and start with the first raffle. Everybody have their tickets out? So, the white tickets are drink tickets. Okay. So, we're going to start from the bottom up. Okay. For foursome at Jacaranda.
I love that guy.
The number is 686162. Let me repeat. 686162. Do we have a winner in the house? Anyone? We got some good prizes here. I'm going to repeat. You have to be present to win. So last time, 686-162. Going once, going twice.
Oh, that's my badge. I forgot to take it off.
All right, guys, again, this is for the foursome here at Jacaranda. We have 686-245. I repeat, 686-245. Yes, we have a winner. Okay, this is on behalf of Pro Advantage, actually the company that I actually work for. And yes, I do. I actually do have a day job. I sell HR software. So this is going to be for the Echo Dot. That number is going to be 686-186. Yes, all right. Woo, we have a winner.
Super athlete.
Let's pass it down. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. Okay.
If we went off the deck, it's longer than
All right.
the same.
This is going to actually be for the Echo Spot,
Why are you laughing?
which is really great. You don't even need to have
Why are you laughing
FaceTime.
at him?
So the number is 686-137. It's a great gift. 686-137. Come on. All right.
I came within 10 yards of the yard after.
Very good. So this is on behalf of one of our board members right here, Allie from Western Digital.
Absolutely, I'm
The
happy.
number is 686-152.
Hey Brian, what's going on, man? Long time no see.
Anyone?
Good, how are you?
No? Yes?
I've been in
All
Cinco
right.
for 6 years. Yeah. What about you?
Okay, guys.
Don't worry about that.
Last one. This is $75 gift cards from IP Phone. There you go, from John's company. All right, 686-148. 686-148. Anyone?
Bingo, I got bingo.
Woo! All right. Yes? All right. Give me that gift card.
Would you
All right.
check with Nikki
Okay, guys, we're almost done.
if they stopped giving out the happy hour tickets?
Okay.
Hey, Charles, would you do the honor of picking a number? Or actually a card? Okay, everybody has their card in here. You're going to get to win this great bag. Go ahead, do the honors.
Honey, I got an Uber.
I have Bob Matthews. Bob Matthews.
Not here. Not here. Bob who? What about Bob? Yeah. Neil and Bob.
We have Kurt Amos.
Turkey tits.
Rich Fetcher.
Oh, yeah. Rich Fetcher, go. That's worse. He's right. Where did Crystal Muslim go?
We have Tim Hollerwin.
Okay.
Hey, one thing we wanted to add. Give us 1 second. Give us 1 second. He can play in front of hundreds of thousands of fans, but while he was up here, you guys made him a little nervous. Charles is going to share a little bit something for you barbecue aficionados. Hold on. One thing I forgot to talk about while I was up here is that
I have my own barbecue sauce. It's called Catch This. And you can find it on catchthis.com. Catchthisauce.com. It's an all-natural sauce. It has no high fructose syrup. It has a nice warm tone, chocolate taste. I tell everybody it's soft water in a bottle. So it's a great sauce. You can eat on anything. Pizza, calamari, I mean steaks, barbecue, anything. It's the
John wants you on stage. You got the happy hour?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, hey.
You back. Go Minutemen. Let's go Gators. Oh, that's right. They said that.
She's generous.
Hey, who cares? I'm happy.
Mark,
All right, bye.
thank you. I love you, brother. Thank you.
Guys, this is the time that you've been waiting for. We're really happy to announce we've been getting great success and good buzz around what Western Digital is doing in the data center business. Now we want to get your buzz on at the bar. So everyone get ready, whatever you want. One last thank you from Madison. Okay, so we're going to introduce some people. Anyway, again, thank you guys for your support. See you next year. Get your drinks.